Hello everyone, I'm Carrie, or J Knight Sews. I know it's been a while. I want to share with you some 1920s dresses I made for several summer events in St. Louis, where I often go for historical costume gatherings with friends. We planned 3 different outings in the same weekend: a trip to the Monet exhibit at the St. Louis Art Museum, an evening event at the Missouri Botanical Gardens celebrating glass art by Chihuly, and then brunch at the Fountain on Locust. So I wanted 3 different dresses, and I tried 3 different patterns. The first was this butterick pattern, which I don't like. It was needlessly complicated and had way too much ease, even for the loose-fitting 1920s. Or maybe I don't like it because I use stretch lace for the outer layer, which I do not recommend. It was on sale at Fabric Mart, and I had no other lace fabric, so yeah. I did wear the pink underdress under a silk gown I made later. My second 1920s adventure was this simplicity pattern. I was inspired by the Pickle Sisters vaudeville group to make this with scratchy, shiny green fabric. I went several sizes smaller than my measurements to get rid of the ridiculous amount of ease, but the hemline hit awkwardly right under my behind. I seam ripped the hem and cut several inches off the bottom of the bodice, re-sewed the skirt, and it looked much better. I wore this to the Botanical Gardens with some cute, slightly too large heels I found at a vintage shop. My feet were very angry with me by the end of the night, but I liked wearing that dress. After staring at 1920s fashion images, I decided to try the 1-hour dress pattern and found a great tutorial on the Closet Historian blog. My mock-up fit, but I prefer fuller skirts, so instead of 1 or 2 pattern pieces, I made mine more complicated with separate skirt pattern pieces and neckline facings. I also added pockets to this coral-colored linen version. So despite surging everywhere I could, it definitely took me more than an hour, but no more than 4 hours for each of the dresses I made using this pattern. I ended up making 4 of them because it was just so fun and they fit very comfortably. I wore the silk version to the Monet exhibit. And I wore the dinosaur printed cotton to visit robots across the street from our Airbnb and to brunch at the Fountain. I also made one with Indian printed cotton left over from a Regency gown, but I think this linen version is my favorite. I've worn it the most even if I didn't wear it during our 1920s weekend. I loved making these quick and easy dresses, and they're so comfortable to wear. I think the dropped waist style can look cute or even elegant, even if I don't have the freakishly long torso depicted in many 1920s fashion images. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day.